Maddest name for a curry house ever, Bean and Bun, but apparently it's a cafe through the day as well. We were driving past then, picked my mate up from the pub, and we said, you know what, let's go and give it a go. So we went inside and the place was quite quiet, which was just a shame. However, there was this legend on his own. He said, don't worry lads, I'll eat enough for the whole restaurant. Respect to that guy. Soldier mentality. First big win for me, they've got an alcohol licence with a nice selection of beers and wines. It's just the law that you've got to have a Cobra with your curry. We grabbed it as a takeaway between 4 of us and the grand total was £42. Not the cheapest, but they did throw in some poppadoms and an extra naan bread. No chutneys though, but not to worry, Mr. Chips had one in his cupboard. The lad came prepared. And let's take a quick moment for the salad. No soggy bag round here mush. We got 3 curries. The first one with a paneer butter masala. This one was absolutely unreal. Creamy, sweet, rich, but not too sweet. The paneer was soft, not rubbery at all. Just wish there were more of it. Next up, we've got the chicken Hyderabadi. I've definitely said that one wrong, but this one had a nice kick to it. It was bold and full of flavour. It had a kick Shawn Michaels would be proud of. It sent me into next week. Next up, probably the least appetising out of the curries, but still just as nice. We've got the classic, the butter chicken. Weren't too sweet, it weren't watered down, it was buttery heaven. Chicken melted in your mouth again though. We just wish there were more of it. So we went for 2 portions of the pulav rice, which isn't to be confused with pilau rice. Pulav's a bit more fragrant, lighter, and a solid overall rice. It was just proper fluffy with a nice flavour to it. Top tier rice. Now it's time to praise probably the best thing out of the lot. It's garlic and coriander naan time, baby. Honestly mate, one of the best we've ever had. Soft, buttery, crispy around the edges, and most importantly, proper garlicky. We ordered 2 of them and they give us a 3rd one for free. The absolute legends. And good job too, because 2 of these bad boys definitely weren't enough. We was fighting over the last bit like it was a golden ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, mate. So yeah, my overall verdict for Bean and Bun, yeah, we was very impressed. I was literally just picking up my sister and a fella from the pub to drop them off because they'd been to some do. And I was driving past it and I pointed it out. I said, it's meant to be dead good there. I keep seeing reviews about it. Anyway, 5 minutes down the road, by the time we got to theirs, we'd agreed that we're going to get it. So we went in theirs, looked at the menu, placed an order, went to collect it. The staff in there were very nice, very friendly, very chatty. Had to wait a few minutes, that was fine. Just a shame to see it so quiet, mate, but it's called Bean and Bun. I don't know if enough people know it's an Indian restaurant, because to me that doesn't scream Indian restaurant. You know, if you're driving past and I didn't know about it, I'd never think, let's go in there for a curry. So I don't know if they need to change the name or something. I don't think it's the best name. But anyway, we got our order. It came to £42, which were for 3 curries, 2 rice, 2 naan breads, which it's not the cheapest. However, they did throw an extra naan bread in and a couple of poppadoms, so you can't complain at that too much. And if you see the curries, it's not like the mass-produced Bengali shite where it's just made in one big pot in the back. Every curry tastes the same. Like every curry we had tasted very nice, and you could tell it was individually made. You know what I mean? So my only criticism on the curries though, all 3 of them was belting, but all 3 of them was lacking in the protein. There was barely any chicken in the curries, a few pieces of that, and I had a couple of gristly pieces as well, which weren't the best. And then the paneer one, again, that was the same, not enough. Luckily the flavour were there and it was really tasty. The rice was perfect, dead nice, that rice, cut to perfection. The poppadoms were good, and I appreciate them throwing poppadoms in, but come on, you need a chutney tray with the poppadoms. It's just standard, and it. Luckily Mr. Chips, he had some mango chutney in his cupboard, so we managed with that. The garlic and coriander naan, absolutely unbelievable. That was like literally one of the best we've ever had. That was so good. I'm so glad that they threw in another. So yeah, overall I'm going to give him a solid 8 out of 10. I just think it could have been a high 9 if there was more protein in the curries, because obviously that's what you want a curry for. I didn't just order the sauce. You want the chicken in there too, so a bit more of that in it. Honestly, it's a really good contender, this place. If you like the more authentic style Indian curries, proper Indian curries, highly recommend giving it a go. I think we're definitely going to go back and eat inside one time. Don't know when, but definitely on my list to do. And then the cafe looks all right as well, and it's it's not halal. I think the Hindu owned. So I noticed the cafe, they also serve like proper sausages and bacon, which is good. So yeah, highly recommend Bean and Bun. It's one of them places you might not necessarily know about, but give them a go. Top little Indian, big up.